What would happen if Mack didn't fall asleep in cars? We start our story on the road to the big race. McQueen is falling asleep in Mack's back compartment and Mack is driving him. But since it's a long road, Mack tells McQueen he's getting tired and wants to go to the rest for a little. McQueen denies the rest and brings up the fact that he needs to get there before anyone else to have advantage and goes to sleep himself. So Mac doesn't stop due to the extreme exhaustion. Mac falls asleep and McQueen falls into the road. McQueen then wakes up and panics. Then he goes to the wrong way and he ends up in Radiator Springs. He instead of calming down ends up destroying everything and starting in the main plot of the movie. But what would have happened in if Mac didn't have fell asleep at all? Well, a lot of things. First of all, if McQueen hadn't fallen asleep, he wouldn't have let McQueen fall into the road, meaning that he would have gotten to the race without any problems. And also, if McQueen hadn't fallen in the road, he wouldn't have gotten to Radiator Springs. That would mean a lot of things. The main events in the movie wouldn't have even happened.
And what are those events? Well, in first place, if McQueen stayed with Mac, he wouldn't meet his partner, teacher, and best friend. That, in consequence, would mean that he would be sad and lonely, conserving his ego and never changing his attitude. That would also affect all the other characters in the story, like Doc, because if he didn't meet McQueen, he would never participate in racing in any way ever again. Now, let's talk about everyone's new events due to this change. Starting with McQueen. We know that in the movie he technically won the race thanks to him learning how to turn in dirt. So, what if he didn't learn how to turn in dirt? Well, he would die brutally in a crash. We know this because other racers have crashed for the same reason. And due to him wanting to win so bad, he wouldn't come down on his decisions and would have chosen the worst option to try and win the race. About Sally, I think if she hadn't met McQueen, she would have committed suicide by jumping from a precipice. This speculation comes from the fact that she is depressed and didn't like her life at all, and her town was really ugly. I also think Fillmore would have fallen behind in life, because in the movie he shows to be a drug addict. If Fillmore didn't see the town remodeling, he would become an alcoholic too and die of overdose. This could seem a little depressing, but McQueen was the reason Radiator Springs actually revived, and everyone was so much happier thanks to the events that elapsed in the original movie. Before, it was sad and ugly and disgusting. But without McQueen, it would stay the same forever, and a terrible tornado would also destroy the city. Now a little section about Mater. Mater is a character that tends to be happy and naive, always helping others and looking for ways to cheer them up. But how would he react to all his friends brutally dying and his beloved town being destroyed? I think this news would absolutely devastate him and destroy his entire feelings forever. If Mater didn't meet McQueen, he would have become a deadly warrior. He would hunt innocent cars and destroy the lives of anyone who crosses his path, making them suffer what he suffered. He would also blow up cars for entertainment. So, how would this change the ending? Due to McQueen dying, the king wouldn't have had competition other than Chick. So, if McQueen hadn't learned how to turn in dirt, the king would have won the Piston Cup. And what about Radiator Springs? Well, if McQueen hadn't arrived to a Radiator Springs, the place would have been forgotten forever, and also a tornado will destroy it. Thanks for watching this video. Please leave a like and subscribe.